Hey everyone, and welcome to day 24 of our Command 66-day challenge. Today, we're going to talk about leads in Command and how to manage those, and a lead versus a contact, and how to mark someone as a lead or remove that designation from them. So, if you navigate to the Contacts app in Command, so previously, there were two separate areas inside contacts. You had one place for leads and one place for contacts. And now they have actually merged them together, but they have a little L designation that will show up beside a name if it is in fact a lead. So the biggest difference between a lead versus a contact for you to remember is that a lead is going to be someone that you are having one-way communication with. So they might be on the receiving end of any type of campaign for you, or you've reached out to them but haven't heard back from them, or someone you know gave you their name, anything like that. But when that communication becomes a conversation and becomes two-way, then they become a contact. So they've answered a phone call from you, anything like that, that they don't necessarily have to have declared intent to do business with you to become a contact, but they simply are someone who you have a conversation back and forth with them. So when you are adding a new person to your database and you click Add Contact on the top right, what you're going to do, I'm just going to enter a test one like this so that it'll show up at the very top for us. Down here, you have this Mark as Lead button, and you are simply going to check that box beside it. For the sake of time, I'm not going to fill out any other information, but of course, put any information that you have for them, even if they're just a lead. And you'll hit Create. So as you can see, this one's here at the top just because I put the A's in front of it so it will show up here easily for us. So I've got this little L marker here. And so anybody that is in my database that I have marked as a lead, that's going to show up beside them. At any point when that lead becomes a contact, so it becomes two-way conversation, you can actually click these three dots on the right beside it and unmark it as a lead. You also will be able to check multiple ones, and do a bulk action of unmark as leads or mark as leads. So say you imported a spreadsheet of a bunch of people and they hadn't necessarily been people that you had two-way conversation with yet, you could actually select all of them or use this select all if you had them filtered just showing those contacts, and you could actually bulk add them and mark them as leads here, and then the unmark as leads is under that. So if you have someone in your database here as a lead and you are trying to add them to the sales pipeline, we have learned that you actually cannot move a lead directly to the sales pipeline. So if you're trying to add somebody to that, they've declared intent to do business, make sure you go back and do that step of just unmarking them as a lead. So the reason this has been beneficial is it's actually also going to connect with any landing pages that you generate. So we haven't really talked too much about landing pages yet, but I promise we will get there during our challenge. But similar to the neighborhood snap that you send your clients, at the bottom of it, it has a spot where they can enter their information if they would like to contact you. So say someone that you sent out a monthly neighborhood nurture to forwarded it to a friend, hey, look at this awesome information that my agent sent me. Well, that client could go down to the bottom of that page and enter their information, and they would actually appear as a lead in your database. So there will begin to be more things that communicate with that. So it's important to know what that little L means and how to add it to someone or remove someone from it. So that is all for our day 24 challenge. Thanks for watching.